Mm. We stick with this rules, the ideal rules. We stick with those. And if you're going to break rules, first of all, know the rules you are breaking before you're breaking them. Don't just randomly throw yourself in the middle of a city called Kinnicon, West New Jersey, in the middle of nowhere. Definitely don't want to do stuff like that, as in ever. Even if you're speculating, you want to put some number on why you're speculating. Maybe you're so sure Amazon or something is moving in or something like that. Even if you're speculating, you should still quantify to a certain level why you chose to speculate. Why do I feel? uh Well, for every dollar we have, we can afford times four. We know that this is real estate. For every dollar we have in cash, I know, but there's okay. But last night we had a conversation. Last night we had a conversation about that. The meetup. There's no such thing as we're just gonna go cash. As a matter of fact, we're trying to use as less cash as humanly possible, right? So it's not about the cash; it's about purchasing power. What can we afford, right? What can we afford based on purchasing power, not the actual physical cash you have in the bank. What can you afford? And then we'll go after deals, as opposed to, oh, we got some cash right now, 90. Let's look for a place where we do all cash. The business doesn't work like that. So, and I definitely will discourage that by all means. Mhm. And that's why I was surprised when you're talking about me about $30,000 cash house. Hmm. Hmm. Exactly. That's what we should focus on, because that's why we got here, right? uh I was just looking at somebody sent me a lead. I don't know if you saw it on the other side. Somebody sent me a Philadelphia lead, right? These are condo rows, the type you will see in Philadelphia, right? And I looked at it. They're asking $20,000, right? It was sold. Somebody bought it for $18,000. I look at the comps. In the comps, right? You'll see houses selling for two, three, four, $5,000. You know those Philadelphia, Baltimore type townhouses, right? Don't join around one, right? And I was looking at it and I was like, okay. Then I look at the comps. Some sold for two, three, four, $5,000, like about 15 lower comps. Then I see the highest were around 30, 25, 47. Highest was $66,000, right? So now this is a boarded up. The subject property is boarded up, and they're asking 20. So now I can look at that. I was using that as an example in the coaching that I showed the guy. I said, these are two, three, four, $5,000, but that means nothing to us. What do we do with $2,000, $3,000 houses? Now, the person that's asking me 20, in fact, forget that one because that's not going to happen. $20,000. And in the same breath, in the same email, the property needs $35,000 worth of work. After repair, 47. They're asking 20. So I did a quick math using best case scenario. Basically, I used all the highest comps, highest five comps, right? So I put 35,000. I did my math. It shows up as, okay, even if they gave me the house for free, you would need to give me $7,000 plus the house. No, it's a boarded up home. I need at least two exit strategy. Even if I could rent it, what if I'm in a situation I need to sell now? I need to be able to sell. I may choose not to sell, but I need to be able to do that. Why? Because I know better and I know I can find deals where I can do that. But the point is that it came out to -7. My offer came out to -7K. That's the point. You understand what I'm saying? After I did the math, $47,000, right? After repair value, 35,000 I need work. I didn't come up with this number. This number was there. After I did a simple math, it doesn't matter to me. I just said to you, it doesn't matter to me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So just pay $47,000 for one. So if you can command $1,000 in rent, right? So just pay $47,000 for one that's already fixed up. You don't have to. So I'm talking about the $20,000 one right now that needs $35,000 worth of work. I'm talking about that subject property. Why would that pay for that house on a good human? Forget savvy investor. Forget sophisticated investor with all the numbers. Why would I pay for that house? There's zero reasons, right? But there is. But it is in the middle of it's in the middle of Philadelphia. There is. There are options out here. We pull 3,000 data at a point, 30,000. People are calling 30,000 people in a month. You have that. In other breath, you have this conversation with me. In other breath, right? In other conversations. There's options out here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, no, nobody, no, no. I'm telling you right now that they don't. They want to have an option. Anybody who is building a business understand the meaning of options. It's not just some. It's just well, I've been talking to them a lot long. I've been talking to them a lot longer. Not only that, doing business with them a lot longer. They don't like to come into a situation where they are tight into a box or they're in a corner, or they may get put in the corner all of a sudden because they speculated or they thought they could collect $1,200 in rent. Yes, I would like to collect $1,200 in rent, but if I need to exit, if I need to offload these things today, can I do that? Maybe not. Maybe I can come up with 10 grand. Maybe I can push it a little bit, right? But they need to identify the numbers first. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So in everything I just said, I did not use the word wholesaling. I did not use the word investing at all. I didn't use the word flipping either. I'm using as normal. I could literally approach a tomato market right now, right? If I acquire that tomato, right? If I can't cook it, right? I can say I just want to cook this tomato. I can do that, right? Or I could say I want to wholesale. I want to be able to sell it, right? Or I could say if you're lost in the car, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. I could say if it's going to sit in the car for more than 2 days on the road, maybe it's going to decay, right? Yes, that's if I'm retail on the tomato. But if I'm doing business, period, never mind if it's real estate or not, right? I need to be on the not all the way conservative, but I need to make sure that I know what I'm doing. When I'm taking risk, I need to assess the risk. Of course, we're going to take risk. I need to assess the risk. Something simple like that. That's what I'm talking about, right? Something as simple as that. It doesn't matter if it's wholesaling, if it's flipping or not. If you go into a neighborhood where there's no sales going on at all, right? and you buy a property and there's no sales going on, and all they do there is rent. If I'm going in there, I'm either partnering with people that know that market, that know what the hell they're doing, or I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not just going to assume that, oh yeah, rent covers it. No, if rent covers it, people are probably coming in to buy too. And that will show on the sales end too as comps. So there's no, oh, it may just show as rent, but it doesn't show as sales. If you go into Newark, Newark actually shows sales. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. No, I didn't put anything in a box. Okay. It's not about putting stuff in a box. It's about saying an investor that's coming in there knows what they're doing. They're not just throwing a bunch of crap at the wall and saying, oh, we're just going to speculate because that's a strategy. It's not a strategy, period. It's not. If the name you just mentioned, right? That if that's what they do, that's what they do. Okay, all right. So so the idea. Remember, we started conversation from, hey, I got 30 grand. Let me go into this neighborhood where they're selling this cash for. No, no, I know, but let me finish. Like, right, let's say I do that, right, based on rent, right, based on rent. I said I'm putting my hands on my chest and say it's an extremely bad strategy. If you are the one buying all of the whole block, right, you're the Jewish guy that you're buying all the blocks in Newark. That's still a strategy. Somebody is still measuring numbers, so you can't tell me that, oh, it should now be something that people should be doing. No, that's what they do because they can park money in the house for years and they don't mind. And they can afford, more importantly, they can afford to do that though. You have to be you have to look at, you can afford to do that. What if your all your 50 grand get locked up, right? Locked up, something happened. I was just looking at the data, right? No, sorry, I was looking at another house, right? And the house 460, they bought it 460 last year, $500,000 right now. Basically, the ARV for the last 6 months of sales is showing 860. And I was giving the example to the guy that, well, it's 860. Actually, comps are up to $1.4 million in that area. But because the house is a small square footage, right? So obviously, for you and I, we choose the 890, the comp, the lowest, right? But we know in the back of our mind that you can add square footage on that house and and turn the house to a $1.5 million home, right? Based on the comps, because there are comps for that, right? But you will need the square footage to justify it. We may choose to go into that business and do that deal, right? But the truth is that when we're negotiating with the seller, I'm not negotiating using 1.5. I'm negotiating using the $890,000, right? So I can get as low as humanly possible, right? The higher end of it is not only that I should not use it. I may end up trying to use it, it may fail. It's just a bonus in my pocket if I end up being able to put a square footage yeah, it's a bonus in my pocket. I may end up trying to do the deal. I go to the city says no, that property is not zoned for a 5,000 square footage house. You can't do that. I may find out at last minute. So if you now go and negotiate based on that, say, you know what, let me give this guy the full $600,000 because I thought I will be able to sell it for 1.5, then we're all screwed. That's from maximization of profit standpoint. If you want to distribute, if you want to give charity, there's a different set of model for that. We can give out charity if we want, but when we're doing business, we got to stay in business. Either we're buying a home, we're going to a neighborhood or anything like that. And I think it's actually beyond all the numbers I'm talking about. It's actually more of a mindset. That's what I think, and I think I should continue to tell them more. Honestly, I do, because there's more than enough reasons around. The market that is competitive as it is, right? So when you find deals, you find deals. Sometimes you find a deal, you need to push it, and there are always way out. That's just what I feel. But yeah, it's not playing it safe. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because you're selling. If I'm selling you everything that, like, I'm selling you all the features. I'm painting pictures of things that don't even exist, all the possibilities to sell because I am in the selling mode. When I'm buying, I'm painting the other angle of the picture, everything that can go wrong, so you can give me a good deal. Yeah. So yeah, the whole 1,000, $2,000 thing, it's not about 2,000. If I find a deal where I can flip that 2,000 for 4,000 instantly, I will buy it. So it's about the reference, it's about the relative or the, relationship with the return on investment, and not necessarily the price. Hmm. Yes, yes, please. So right now we got some juice to play. So anything, Tabatiri, just send it my way. Yeah. So we can keep analyzing it. All right, later. All right. So if you were eavesdropping on that conversation, I decided I should stay on with you and share that with you. But I thought there was some good tips in there that you can pick up from looking at that, for paying attention to that conversation. So we're supposed to be here to do a live prospecting, and we should do that. We're gonna do that right now. If you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to learn about wholesaling, investing, real estate in general, even brokerage, marketing, prospecting, right? Then you definitely should pay attention to what we do. And the first step to doing that is make sure you subscribe to this channel. Second step is to click the bell right next to the subscribe button, and make sure you get notified when I come live, because some of these conversations and stuff you're not going to get anywhere else. Everyone else will kind of like sugarcoat things for you. All right. So with that being said, the third step is to make sure that you get a copy of this Smart Real Estate Wholesaling.com. That's where you go to grab a free copy of this book. It's also available in paperback. It's available in audiobook and Kindle. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna grab the phone. We got a few calls to make, and again, continue to listen to me and see how I prospect. Some of this I'll get on the call. Some I may not be able to get on a call. Keep in mind that most of these are follow-up calls. These are people that scheduled appointment to talk to me about their property for sale. Um, and then we'll see if there's a deal there or not. All right. So let's get started. All right. So all you have to is look at me and enjoy and learn some how we have this conversation, how easy it is to have this conversation. It's nothing to fear. All right. Let's see. All right. So hopefully you can hear. Hi, is this Dorila? Hi, Dorila. This is Ola. I think we spoke last week about your property on Florida Grove. How you doing? Everything good? I'm a private investor. I spoke to you about the garage, the commercial building with the one apartment. Yes, yes. Good, good. So, did you come up with anything since then, or you just wanted to carry on the conversation here? You want to sell, right? Okay, you want to sell, and but do you have a price, a ballpark price in mind? Oh, it was listed for 329, and you would walk with 320. Okay, do you know what that property is worth? You have any idea? Oh, you don't. How did you come up with 329? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. All right, because it's that what I'm gonna do, right? It looks like it still seems like a retail price, meaning you're just looking to get the most you can get for it. Does it need any kind of work in the building?
Yes, 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 definitely, because that is non-conforming use, but that's in residential area.
Mm-hmm.
So the shape of the which is now it's like it looks like commercial, but that's residential area. So
Okay.
it needs work. The commercial part needs work. That has one apartment on the back
Mm-hmm.
that is updated. No, the apartment's good. It doesn't need any. But the commercial, if you want to convert it residential, yeah, that needs work.
Okay. What is it? Do you
Yes,
know what it's zoned as right now?
it's residential.
The property is actually zoned as residential or the area?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
a residential. Yeah.
Oh, so you can basically convert the commercial part to an apartment.
Yeah. When I spoke with the zoning officer, I have the plans also. He say, yeah, the best they can do is apartments and go for variants
Mm-hmm.
and do apartments. And my architect say that can be 3 more apartments from there.
Mm-hmm.
That there is a good possibility. But I never apply. I never did. It's far from me that place, and I just leave it there. I just rented the apartment. I rented the spaces, and that's all. So I keep
Okay.
there a long time ago.
Gotcha. Um, would you accept $240,000 on it? Do you think you would entertain that?
We can talk. We can talk. I don't think 240 is like a mortgage for more, but we can.
Oh, you have mortgage. You
Negotiate.
have mortgage for more.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We
How,
can negotiate.
how much mortgage do you have on it?
I'm not sure. Maybe we'll be. We'll have still a 305 mortgage.
Oh, you have 305 on it. Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
All right. All right. For
Yes.
for your for your property, it's falling more in the category uh of a retail value for me. Okay. So what I want
Uh
to do
huh.
is I'm gonna have my agent. His name is Nara. Okay.
Uh huh.
He's gonna call you. Okay. You're open to listing it on the market if we list it right and get it sold properly for you. Are you open to that?
Yeah, but I will prefer to sell it somebody we know the agent. So you say the agent. So
Hmm.
the price that you're saying you will apply to your agent too, right?
No, I will not apply that price to the agent. The agent will do a proper analysis and get you
Uh-huh.
highest and best offer for the property.
Uh-huh.
Is that would you like to explore that option as well?
Yeah, that they're putting in the listing, you say?
Yeah, they will put a listing at a price that can sell very quickly within 30 to 60 days, and then we'll try to get you highest and best offer. That way you can make the most money you can make from it.
Uh-huh.
Okay? You
Yeah.
you're not in a rush, are you? Are you in a rush to get money?
Mm, no, I would like, obviously, I would like to sell quickly, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to sell the property a long time ago, but I never had time to put it with the listing. I spoke with my agent.
Mm-hmm.
She said, okay, I will evaluate it. So we are in that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have Nara call you. He's a very good guy.
Okay.
He works for me, and he will call you and then do proper analysis without bothering you much, and then get it listed properly so we can get you the most we can get you for the house. If I
Mm-hmm.
pay for the house right now, I have to
Mm-hmm.
pay a lot less. A lot less
Mm-hmm.
than what you owe too, and that's going to involve short sales and things like that. I want to explore the other options. Maybe we don't need to talk to the bank at all. Maybe you can make some money too, right? so
Uh-huh.
so that way we make sure that we're doing the right thing, as
Uh-huh.
related to that, because it's a special property. It's a little bit special, so
Uh-huh.
I think it needs a little bit of attention to get to evaluate the value, and then
Mm-hmm.
make sure we get you the most we can get you. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
All right, so I have Nara will call you within the next 24 business hours. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Dorla. Talk soon.
Okay. You're
Bye.
welcome.
Mm.
Okay. Bye.
All right, so you saw that conversation. Um, Nara is a guy who I partner with. Is my agent. It takes over deals that are retail deals. You know, so um, I don't try to force a lowball offer into people if they don't have to. Um, if they want to. I already had a conversation with her that made me know that she doesn't necessarily want less. Plus, I just asked her; she has mortgage about 305 on the property. So if I look at this property right now, let me actually see. It's a funny property because it has one part of it is like a garage, like commercial use, and another part is like an apartment. So she was talking about it may need work, some money to put into it, and see if they can convert the other commercial part to apartments. So that's some of the things that should be explored. But we just want to explore it. The only data I have access to on this property is showing 386, right? And when I try to, let me see, do you had it again? Let's see. This is still Florida. I want to see what value I came up with in the past in that area. Let's see here, 363. Yeah. So the value that is estimated is showing 386. That can be pretty close sometimes, but let me take a closer look at comparables here, and then I'll see what to advise my agent on. Let's see here. All right, so the square footage of this property, I can't even see the square footage, so I need to go into the tax records and pull that up. And I'm actually going to go do that. So I'm going to talk a little bit more because I can't, sensitive information on my screen at this moment. So just follow me along as I share this with you. I'm going to go into tax records to go see the square footage of this property officially. I'm going to go to tax maps. Let's see. All right, let's go to tax maps. All right, so in your state, it may be a little bit different, but wherever you go, or you can ask agents around you or investors that you know in your meetups, ask them how they look up tax records in that area, and then you can follow suit. So this is in Middlesex. Okay, so this house is a weird house. It's in Port Amboy as well as Woodbridge at the same time. So I'm just gonna have to check where it shows up. Sometimes two cities are say, like sitting right next to each other, and the properties on the border, um, then you end up with a funny situation like this. It's actually in three cities at the same time. It's in Kisby, it's in Woodbridge, it's in Port Amboy. All right. So, but she made mention that she pays her taxes in Woodbridge. So chances are the tax map is mapped into Woodbridge. All right. So I think that's probably where it is because it did not come up in Port Amboy. So let's look here real quick. Let's see. I think it's coming up. There you go. It came up. All right. So it's actually she told me it's zoned. That property is classified as. I think I mistakenly asked for zoning, but she said I was trying to ask what was it classified as. She said residential, but it's actually classified as commercial. And yep, commercial. And let's see the square footage of this house. Let's see if we can find that information. SQ building square footage is showing 0. It's weird. Very, very weird. It's a retail apartment. So it's a mixed use property. That's what this is. Okay. It's a mixed use property, and I can't really tell. Uh yeah, it's a little weird. So I'm just gonna put 2,000, okay, on the square footage just for the sake. Let me see if Zillow tells me. Zillow tells me it's 4,000 square footage. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. So we have some more information now. 4,000 square footage. I need to use that so I can adjust the numbers for comps in the area. All right. So in that area, I'm going to modify. I need to see what happened in the last 6 months. Let's see here. Submit. And then I will see comparables in the area. All right. And highest square footage, price point, Raritan Avenue, Warden Avenue, Loretta. And then we have one on Grove. And that property, hmm. All right, so I'm going to refresh this page. Average price is 240. Average sold price is 240. I'm trying to adjust it for the square footage right now because, again, it's a special property. So I need to, let's see. Mm-mm. All right, so I didn't save it. Let me save it. 4,000. Save and then save. All right, so let's see if we can get refresh this page. Calculate. Refresh. Okay, let's go look at comparables again. All right. So I'm still gonna make some calls, so hang out. All right. So based on the comparables adjusted for the square footage, property is coming back at $1 million 31 based on the size of the property. Hmm. All right. So I'm gonna have to take a closer look at this. Okay. I have to take a closer look at this. What I'm actually gonna do, this is a special type of property. Okay. Average sold price in that area based on what I saw earlier is coming at 240. There's apartments, it needs some work. I mean, worst case scenario, if you spend $150,000 on this property, if you purchase it for $300,000, 450, sell it for $1 million, make sure that the math is done properly. Hmm, we may have something in our hands here. So that's the more reason why I'm not sharing the address. I definitely have to take a close look here. I mean, actually, I'll go drive by today. Okay, it's a special type of property. It's mixed use. It's a big building, and let me see if I can show you a picture. Let's see here. Yeah, I won't be able to show you a picture. I will be sharing information. But let's continue into the other calls. I'm just going to document this call real quick. All right, because basically it's coming back as this property is worth, with the average square footage price of $250. This property is about $1 million worth. Okay, and this lady will sell for 329. Okay, all right. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll explore it and we'll see. Take it from there. Explore it and take it from there. I'm just gonna put that in my notes real quick. All right. So this is what happens when you prospect. Some, unusual types of opportunities can fall in your lap. All right. That's what can happen. So I'm just gonna put here. I'm gonna schedule a task. I'm gonna schedule a task. Then we'll come back to it. Uh, Evaluate further. All right. Evaluate further. All right. So let's see here. Schedule that. All right. So let me go to the next call here. We're gonna call Ordine. All right. 740.
Please leave your message for.
All right. So no pickup. Let me try the other lines. All right. So I don't waste my energy leaving messages because We have automation system leaving messages for these people. Let's see. Okay. Let me turn on my Bluetooth. Yes, hi. May I speak to Ondine Harding? Yeah, hi. May I speak to Ondine, please? Ondine, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm trying to speak to her. Ondine, is that you? Wrong number? All right, thank you. All right. So I have a wrong number there. I'm going to delete that number from my record. And let's try the other two numbers. Uh, one. Let's try that. All right. This property right here was an REO. It's pre-foreclosure. We're confused. It's a third follow-up. So, okay. So let's go on to the next line and try that. Doesn't seem like a cell phone. Uh, 141. All right. So no one was on that line. Let's try this Philadelphia number 267. I think that's Philly. I'm not sure. So 188. Let's try this. This is another pre-foreclosure here. Yeah, hi. May I speak to Ondine, please? Oh, thank you. All right, so it's the wrong number. Uh, yes. Well, this address came with so much numbers. Two more numbers to try on this record, and then 9103. Let's try that. So there's two wrong numbers. But there's a appointment that was booked with me before. It must have been on the first number. So, all right, that's a bad number. So there's one more line I'm gonna try. 94373. All right, getting close, getting close. All right, so just so you know, Real Estate Money Secret is almost done. Working on that book as fast as we can humanly do, but we're working on it. All right.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Hmm.
Alexandria Silva is not a...
All right, so it probably looked like a possible wrong number again. So this record, nobody picked up, no answer. We'll put that as no answer, and we're gonna drop it out because that was the third follow up. Chances are this will don't have any business. trying to sell. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. This is a Somerset County vacant. Um, so we have some notes here. You want to sell? Yes. They're the owner. They don't mind selling. And then the person says, if your boss wants to buy it, give me a call tomorrow. And that's all it says. It looks not so motivated, but let's see. Never know. Try not to prejudge as much as I can. It's hard, but try not to prejudge. So I prejudge, but that doesn't stop me. I still prospect as long as I don't stop, right? Let's see here. Hello? Hi, may I speak to Norris, please?
Who is calling?
My name is Ola. You spoke to my assistant some few days ago about your property in Warren, New Jersey.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Very good. You're looking to sell. You said you're open to selling.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you mind sharing with me the condition of the property?
The home there is to be demolished. It's not livable, not, and only value is in land. It's about 7-acre land.
Oh, to be demolished, 7-acre land. Okay. All right. Uh, uh, why do you want to sell it? Can you hear me?
I'm trying to think why I'm on selling. I got too much real estate.
Oh, you got too much. You're just trying to offload this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got you, got you. All right. Let's see here. Do you have an idea of what the land is worth?
About $500,000.
It's worth about $500,000. You think?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you want for it? You have an idea?
$500,000.
So you want what it's worth?
It's 7 acres in Warren. You do comps. You'll find it a lot more. Comps are much higher than that.
Comps are much higher than that?
Yeah.
Okay. When you say much higher than that, you mean like double or you mean like just a little bit more?
In there, if it was a 2-acre lot, it would have gone for $350,000.
Oh, for 300. You sold one for 350?
No, I didn't sell it. I say other lots in the area.
Okay.
2-acre lots have sold for $300,000.
For $300,000. Okay. I hear you. All right. What exit is this? What exit is this on 78?
Exit 36.
Exit 36. Okay, I know exactly what that is. All right. Okay, let me.
You have to go on Mountain Avenue.
Okay.
And at the end of first traffic light, Mountain Avenue. Make a right on Sterling Road, across from the high school.
Okay. All right. Would you consider $275,000 for this property? You wouldn't?
Well, no, if it's 350 as it is, yes.
You would consider 350? 7-acre, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Give me your email address. A good email address for you.
Apple K King J John BATRA at yahoo.com.
BATRA at yahoo.com. Batra. Okay. All right.
Apple K King J John
at yahoo.com. Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you a contract. Okay.
Okay.
For 350. All right.
Okay.
And then you just look out for it before the end of the day. I want to put it under contract. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna explore some opportunities together. If I can get you more, I'll get you more too. Just so you know. Okay. but I want to get it on that contract. How soon would you like to close?
I'll sell it tomorrow.
Okay, well, as soon as you're ready, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then look out for that. My name is Ola. All right.
Okay.
And I called the landline. Do you have a better cell phone number where I can reach you by text?
908
Uh huh.
347
Uh huh.
9234.
Awesome. All right. Good. I have it.
The number you called is that my business number. I don't normally take the call unless I see the customer. I just block the call.
Oh, so I'm lucky. I'm just lucky.
Yeah, I just picked it up.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll send you the contract before the end of the day. I'll expect you. All you have to do just e-sign it, and I'll take it from there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. All right. How's that, guys? Now, why am I putting that under contract for 350? Why? Why? I mean, think about it. This is a land, okay? And he's giving me a land value for 7 acres. 7 acres. It's $500,000. Actually, when I pulled it up, it actually came back at exactly about $500,000 for that property. Okay, for based on a 1,350 square footage. Okay, the average sold price within 1 mile radius of that area is actually 645. I'm going to put it under contract for 350 because why? Because I'm looking at the highest sold within 1 mile radius just sold in January, 875. Okay, but of course the property is going to need an improvement on it. So even if I purchase this for I don't know, 400, and I spend 150 plus to put a property on top of it, 150 to 200. I don't know. Let's do that math. We end up with $600,000, right? We'll sell it for 875 to well, let's just say somewhere between 800 and 900, making $200,000. Is that doable? Absolutely. Okay, it's absolutely doable. So I'm gonna put on that contract and explore the opportunities that come with that. So I'm just gonna take this note real quick. Offer 350. Offer 350. I'm gonna say done. I'm gonna set up a task. Send out contract at 350. I have to do that today. This is high. And I don't know. This list came up on vacant in Somerset. You know, it happens. All right. So, and by the way, I have like piled up calls that I'm supposed to call back from my VAs, and this call was due days ago, but I still caught up to it. I decided to share the journey with you. You heard the conversation. This is awesome, right? If you think this is awesome, give me a thumbs up. All right, we have another one in New Jersey property here. They wanted me to call as of they wanted to call yesterday at 9 a.m. So I missed that, but I'm gonna call right now anyway. All right, I try to call at the right time, but let's go for this one. All right, all right, all right. All right. So yes, hi. May I speak to Joel, please? How you doing, Joel? This is Ola. You spoke to my assistant, I think it was 2 days ago, about your property in Warren, New Jersey. How you doing, sir? Very good. You're claiming you want to sell this property. You're asking 649. Did you ask for 649 to sell this property?
Yeah, 649. I think yeah, 649. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the point. 649.
Oh, is it listed on the market at the moment?
Yes.
Oh, it's listed. Is it listed at 649 exactly?
I believe so. That's right.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
interested in the property?
No, that would be a retail price. I'm a private investor. I'm looking for deals. Do you have any other property you need to get rid of?
Not for now. So now I'm just getting rid of that one.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for deals so I can make some profit. I'm a private investor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that property, it's it's undervalued if you look at it. It has just refinished some landscaping in the front, but it's undervalued what it is. We open, for offers. You could take a look at it, and
No, I'm looking at the first number that is spitted at me is actually 569. So, but that's not too far fetched for 649. So that doesn't really mean
what are you
anything.
looking at?
Just the sold comparables in the area within 1 mile radius. So that's what's coming up. So it's retail. Is it renovated? Is it fully renovated?
Yes, yeah, everything brand new, fully
Yeah.
renovated, over 10,000 square feet of.
Yeah, I would have offered
everything.
to help you list it, but like you said, it's already listed. So
Yeah, it's already listed. Yeah,
yeah.
but you buy it. So if you were to buy that property, what would you offer for it?
So it won't be fair. There's no way that would be fair to you. You deserve highest and best offer. If I was in a position to get you money, I'll get you highest and best offer. You did a renovation on it. Unless you're strapped on time and you must get some cash, then we'll be acting as a pawn shop. So at that,
What?
then I'll be acting as a pawn shop. Then I'll be offering the way less.
Oh, so you just want to list it as a realtor?
On your situation, yeah, that's what I would do because you're not in a hurry. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but do you buy for your own? Do you sell properties?
Yes.
What do you do?
Yes, I buy, and typically the houses that I buy needs a significant amount of repairs, and we put the work in, and then we flip it for profit.
Oh, okay.
That's what we do primarily.
That one is fully renovated. You probably need to. If you wanted to get more money than that, if you're gonna sell it, you probably got to just do the driveway, a little bit of landscaping in the front, and then you can still make. It's like I said, it's one of those properties that another 30,000, you got another 100,000 on it.
Right, right. Well, now why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do this work?
Well, because just personal problems that we ran to, and just gotta get rid of it.
Gotcha. Just want to get rid of it. Now, how low would you go? Would you go like significantly low enough for me to pick it up?
It all depends. Like I said, I got to put on. I got to run the numbers through them. What's significant low to you?
Let me do the math real quick. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll tell you what that is in a second here. That work you just mentioned there in that area will probably cost me about 15 grand. Right?
Yeah. It'll cost you what?
About $15,000?
About. Yeah, it's the driveway. That's all you need.
It's a driveway.
Hot top. Yeah, even the base is already down, everything.
Right. And what about the roof? How old is the roof?
Brand new. 10 years old. The whole house was all renovated. 4 central unit AC, everything. Everything is brand new on the house in custom.
Gotcha. All right. So calculator. All right. So actually, with the number, I'm looking at average sold price in that area for 583, and based on it's a bigger house. So because of the fact that it's a little bigger, it's coming back at around 775 for the value. That's for you to keep in your back pocket in case we don't do business. Okay.
Yeah. So if you were to buy that price, what would the offer that you give me?
So the offer based on the $15,000 worth of work would be, drum roll, 1 second here. One second. That offer would be 457.
457?
Correct. Yep.
457 in that area. You don't buy nothing.
No, remember that I'm not a retail buyer. That's why I would have. Remember, I would have offered to get you a buyer.
Even to resell, for 457, you don't buy anything. Around Warren, Greenbrook area, on that side of the town.
Let me ease you in on a little secret, right? We make 1,000 calls per day, and people are in situations sometimes they need to offload something.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So we work hard. This is what we do full time.
Sure, yeah. Listen, everybody needs to unload stuff. Even if for profit
Mm-hmm.
You got to make sense.
The call, the
For the
call,
seller and the buyer.
the call I just got off before I got on the phone with you. I just picked up a 7 acres land for $350,000.
Where
Property
in
is,
Warren?
yep, it's worth. You know what
7
it's
acres in
worth.
Warren?
Yep, you know what that's
Okay.
worth, right?
Yeah, listen, I don't see that happen, but but
You,
like I said, there's deals and deals,
yeah.
There's deals and deals. I just can't let that property go. I know what that property's worth.
Mm-hmm.
I know, if the property needs it, it doesn't need it. Doesn't need anything. It's a move-in condition.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do a driveway,
Mm-hmm.
and you got $1 million home on that area.
You just think of it this way: I gotta make money to feed my family. Think of it that way.
Oh, for sure, yeah. That's the business of making money,
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Save my number, man. My name is Ola. Save my number. If you find
Yeah,
anything,
I got it.
that somebody needs to get rid of, that they don't care about market value, but they need money quickly, that's me.
Sure. Yeah,
All right.
like I said, even at 640, I'm already unloaded the house at 640.
I know. I know. I saw that because
you build a house for 480.
mhm.
For 480, you can build a house without the land.
I mean,
That's the way I see it.
I could see that you're already taking a loss. It's 793. That's the
Oh,
value.
yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fit into my criteria.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm willing to go down a little bit more.
Like how much more?
Let's put it this way. I'll probably be able to go down in the 600s.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
I'm
retail.
taking 100,000 plus, lost on it.
Mm-hmm. Let me know how long has it been listed?
Yeah. What is it?
How long has it been listed?
I don't know, man. They listed in the summer, probably like 3 months, 2 months, 2 months. I think it's 2 months in the winter.
You got any offers yet?
So, yeah, we got some offers. Yeah.
Yeah. Your safe number
very
here.
Very close to what we want.
Uh-huh.
But spring market is around the corner. Winter
Right.
market is dead. Nothing moves in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Schools are still going on. So I'm gonna let it run until the spring market comes on.
Yeah. The weather. Right. The weather is getting better now, and see what happens.
Yeah.
You can get, based on the square footage of that house, you can probably get easily 7.75, 7.75.
Yeah.
So you could probably get that, So I would definitely keep at it, but let me know if anything happens that you feel you need
yeah, sure.
help
I'll
like
keep your
that.
number, like I said, and if you come across something, because I'm selling that and I'm looking to buy something smaller and Warren,
If you want this 7 acres, I'll give it to you for $400,000.
Which one?
This 7 acres I just spoke about in Warren.
What's the subdivision there for? What's 2 acre or 3 acre zoning?
It's 7 acres, and I have to let you know that. If you want, I can keep you updated on that.
What's the zoning on it? Can you subdivide into 3 lots, 4 lots, or 2 lots only? If it's a 3 acre zoning.
We probably can do all kind of miracles on that land. It's a big land,
And you got to see because Warren is very tricky with utilities. If there's sewer.
If there's sewer and stuff. I know.
If you have the rights to tap into the sewer, because sometimes Warren has the sewers on the street and they don't let you tap into it. So that's very important.
Right. But I'm sure the city will want the land to be productive. So there's enough room in there to make something happen.
It's like I said, now I'm just trying to get rid of that one. Then eventually I'll buy another one there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come across anything that needs work or anything,
okay,
need some price, keep me in mind too. But first I need to sell this one. I gotta get rid of this headache first.
Completely understandable. Yep. All right, man. Nice talking to you.
All right, perfect.
Talk some about. All right. This is very extremely awesome conversations for you to be eavesing on. Gotta love it. Let's see here. You willing to swap reviews? Yeah. Here. All right. Let's see here. So let me go back here. We cover that conversation. I'm having fun doing this. Maybe I will actually come back and do this again for the rest of the week. Let's see here. This guy is not interested yet. Retail already listed, so it's not a listing candidate. And we're gonna keep it moving and leave him alone for now. Um, yep, that's what we're gonna do. Let me see what's going on here. All right. All right. Somebody just booked a new appointment on here for me for tomorrow. Let me see. I got about four more calls to make. Maybe no, two more calls to make. Let me just make them, and then we can round up for the day. Let's call this person. This is in Montclair, New Jersey, and that person has a Florida number. Maybe they're out of state owner. 874. All right. So I think I have two contracts to send out. Yep. Oh, yes. I messed with to Eric, please. Wrong number. Thank you. All right. So that's the wrong number. I don't know why that would be a wrong number, but let's give it a shot again. One more call. Because that's my VA had already spoken to that person. But there's multiple numbers on the record. Let's try that again. Okay. So that's a voicemail. I don't leave voicemails manually unless my spirit's a little higher than this. Okay. Let's go.
Hello?
Yes, I may I speak to Eric, please?
Eric?
Yes.
Hold on, please.
Okay. All right. That line looks like it's an office line. I'm not sure. Looks like it's a professional office or something like that.
Thank you for calling Yonkers Honda.
You
We're
heard that?
exceeding your expectations and striving for 100%
All right. And
How's the cold, Candy? I don't understand.
all right. So that person hung up is obviously a wrong number because that's an office, and I left this one line there. I'm gonna say, uh, I'm just gonna say follow up again. Follow up two on there for tomorrow. Uh, no answer. And we're gonna do schedule a follow up call. FU two for tomorrow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, how do we look here? Oh, you know what? Let me see here. Oh no, I have a whole lot more calls to make. I have a whole lot more calls. Let's see here. Yeah, not just two calls. Sorry, but I will end this session about 3 minutes after this call, I guess. Let's try this person. 843 706 221. Hello. Hi. May I speak to Frank, please? Hi Frank, how you doing? My name's Ola. You spoke to my assistant some days back about your property in East Orange, New Jersey. Very good. Are you open to selling? I was made to understand you wanted to sell. Okay. All right. What's the condition of the property right now? Oh, it's being renovated? Oh, okay. So it's being renovated, you said? Oh, it's being renovated. Gotcha, got you. So you're looking to sell and make the most out of it, obviously. Gotcha, gotcha. Uh, good. Are you gonna consider listing it on the market?
Listing it, probably not. At the beginning, I'm going to put it up for sale by owner.
Oh, put it up for sale by owner. Why not list it?
Yes, sir. Because I'm going to try not to.
Oh, you're gonna try to save some money. I could dig that.
Yes, sir.
I could dig that.
Well,
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You were you were saying something?
No, I said I'm going to try to save some money.
Okay, awesome.
I can, then I'll listen.
Good, good. But by any chance, are you an investor?
I might no.
You're not a.
I really live in. I don't really. Just I do houses, but not in Jersey.
Not in
South
Jersey.
Carolina. I just happen to have that one up there.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm looking for properties that people need to get rid of. So this doesn't fit. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Keep my number. My name's Ola. I buy cash. So if you have anything that comes your radar, you can send it my way. Thank you so much.
Very good.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So yeah. So this was before we created the robust 7 steps pre-qualification system that we have in place right now. So this person simply wanted to sell, but we didn't pre-qualify them. So that's why they end up on my. But I'm still gonna call everyone to make sure. I got a ton of them here. So this person is not interested. Most people are not gonna fit into the criteria, and that's okay. Today, actually, I'm a little lucky with the 2 contracts that I have that I'm going to send out already. If you remember the first one, the commercial building worth about $1 million, she will sell for 320, right? So I'm actually gonna try to put down the contract, and then the other one, $350,000 for 7 acres. So 2 already today, but this one is no good, no bueno. Uh, let's see here. All right. All right, so let me look on my list here. I have about there are 10 more calls, maybe more like 9 here that I need to call, but I'm exhausted now. So I have other things I've been doing all day. So hopefully that was good stuff for you. All right. I use automations as much as I can. I do not call people that are not pre-qualified. There are systems in place to call people, or at least use machines to call people to get them pre-qualified first. Also, that depends on the resources you have. That depends on the worth of your time at this point in time. You need to identify what any one of those things are and spend your time and resources on where it's going to return the most on your investment. Okay. Those 2 deals I picked up today, if I'm able to flip them for anywhere from 30 to 50 grand, I'm happy. I'll keep it moving. Okay. Honestly, I'll take 10 grand all day long too. But that's how it works. How do we, all of this, you want to understand this? The 3 pillars I have in place to make this happen. You can read all about it in smartrealestatewholesaling.com. Just go ahead and pick that up, smartrealestatewholesaling.com. That's where you want to go to pick that up. It's also available in paperback, Kindle, and audio. And if you learn a lot, if you really, I think this is probably one of the best sessions we've had in a while. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to come back tomorrow. The rest of the 10 calls follow us, probably plus a little bit more that will be booked today. I will come tomorrow. I'll do it again. If you want that, and you want to be able to watch the video as a rebroadcast or watch me live at that time, make sure you click thumbs up on this one. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the bell notification right next to the subscribe button. And hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. I'll see you on the next one, and peace.